Hey folks, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 122 now of the TNA Impact Wrestling TEW2013 Let's Play. You join us, the Impact Wrestling show this week, as we are on the road towards not only just Victory Road, which is at the end of the month, but we're also building up for a small special we're doing in the UK next week. Of course, the UK is going to be based like Beast in the East, so not many of the matches will relate to the storyline, but hopefully we'll get a good rating there, and it's going to be mostly guys on written contracts, just so we don't lose any money. So it's all going to be people that are already getting paid what they should be getting paid, and hopefully no extra expense. But yeah, just continuing on, so a couple of them are just kind of really getting people over, putting on good matches, and making sure we're better than the B-76 we got in our last show. That's definitely a priority. So 15 segments for that. Some storylines continue right onto the pay-per-view, some are built up. And in the pre-show, we'll get 3 pre-show matches, and it's all guys under written contracts. As you can see there, we open our Chris Jericho and Colby Corino, just a case of hopefully improving some people's overness, or just hoping to gain some skill improvement, basically. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I say, hopefully it's a good show, hopefully we can keep ticking over. You know, some storylines will take a wee bit of time to really come together and make them fully understandable, but hopefully they deliver, hopefully we get a good rating, and hopefully we can start taking this company up to the top. So here we go, it is Impact Wrestling, here we go. So our opening contest in front of 11,638 fans at the Wireless Centre. Remember, this is a double taping, so both shows are here. And about to hit some solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Chris Jericho defeats Colby Corino in 5:41 with the Codebreaker. This was a C plus 69, which is pretty decent because obviously Jericho is declining a little bit. Good announcing, good colour commentary. Chris Jericho looked very good. Worker improvements, there was none. Dirt sheet negatives. Holding back from Chris Jericho and holding back from Colby. Poor gimmick of Jericho. Inconsistency from Colby. Colby's low momentum, and of course with Jericho's declining physical ability. But in terms of how it was booked, they seem to be very happy with that, so can't argue, I'm all good. Our second match, in a match that had some good action and average heat, Adam Cole defeated Robbie E in 7:20 by pinfall with a Florida key. A very solid B-76 considering Robbie E's pretty much mid-card and doing nothing, so that's a great match between these two. No skill improvements unfortunately, negatives here. Both guys holding back. The low momentum with Robbie E and Adam Cole's poor gimmick, but they're very happy with how it was booked as well. So happy with that, very, very happy. And the final one, basically everybody else that was pretty decent in terms of where they were positioned in the card, but didn't have a match. And about it featured great action and average heat. EC3, Hawkins, Brian Cage and Ricochet defeated Kota Ibushi, Masata Yoshino, Tommaso Ciampa and Davey Richards in 12:21. When EC3 defeated Tommaso Ciampa by pinfall with a headlock driver. C63 could have been a lot better, but at the end of the day, the performance of Ethan Carter stood out to be good. I was hoping to get some skill improvements out of this, but none. Okay, negatives here are going to be mostly for actually Ciampa, Yoshino, a lot of people basically that have had nothing to do recently, and a lot of holding back and poor gimmicks. But it is what it is, and it was just to get these guys, hopefully to gain some skill moves, which unfortunately they didn't do. Now, onto the actual show. We cut straight to the general manager of Impact Wrestling, Kurt Angle's office. Now, I know most of you fans prefer the general manager of Crossfire, Steve Austin, and that quite frankly is a disgrace. So tonight, in order to show you that I am the superior GM, we'll see a champion versus champion match, as X Division champion Morrison will take on the World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe. Plus, we'll also see CM Punk take on Matt Hardy, and a battle of the Tag Team Champions against our number 1 contenders. Rocky Romero will take on Shinsuke Nakamura. So I've set up the matches there for today, and Angle shows that he's a superior GM with a good B82 opener. Our first match, about to feature great action and average heat. Mascara Dorada defeated Chris Hero in 8:47 by pinfall. This was a C63, so maybe a bit of clashing styles there. Colour commentary gave the match a boost. No skill improvements. Negatives here. Both guys with low morale, both guys holding back, poor gimmick, the length, and obviously Chris Hero's declining physical ability, which is a shame at 36 he's getting this, but that's the way it is, unfortunately, with this game. Next up is a hype video. Violence. Some people love it, most people fear it. Me, I relish it. Violence is fun, and I'm going to bring the violence to Impact Wrestling. It doesn't have a picture up there, but that's Bram hyping up that he's going to just bring as much violence as possible to Impact Wrestling, and everyone should fear him. So a C-59 there from Bram. In his match, a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Bram defeats Red Titus in 8:40 by pinfall with a KO. C64, pretty decent, because also we're still building Bram up, so that's good to see that he's getting some pretty decent ratings. James Mitchell did some good work at ringside. Good work again from the commentary team. Bram's improving performance skills, which is always a positive. All negatives seem to be there for Red Titus, apart from inconsistency and holding back on Bram. So again, happy with that. We're building up stars, obviously that's the lower part of the card before we get our main eventers later on. We then see Chris Hero backstage when he walks past Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway laughs at him going, "What the hell happened to you? You're nothing but a joke now. Why don't you just quit?" Hero replies, "A joke? How about if I'm so much a joke you face me? In fact, how about we up the stakes and make it a match at the TNA special over in the UK?" Drew replies, "You're on, man. I'll prove to the world you're past it, and you're nothing compared to the Drew Galloway." So Drew hyping that he's going to face him. B-72 there. Still get Piper hyping Drew, so I'll need to take that off, because obviously I wanted to, because of what happened in real life with Roddy Piper, I don't like using people that have passed away, so I'll probably just slowly just get rid of Piper from the storyline, and just out of respect, I don't really like using people that it's just I feel dead awkward, so we'll look to that. Don't need to pre-book it because I already pre-booked it. No skill improvements, but that hypes up our first match at the Impact Special. It's going to be Chris Hero versus Drew Galloway. Then the match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat. The Destroyer Nation defeated Crime Time in 6:27 when Ua Nation defeated Jason Paul by pinfall with a jackhammer. C-57. Shad and JTG are always, or Jason Paul, always going to have great chemistry. Tag storyline advances. No skill improvements. Pretty much just holding back, so because of their overness, it wasn't really going to get any higher than a 57. Maybe would have pushed a 60, but still, okay. We'll take it. Oh wow, this delivered. In the match that had some good action and average heat, Ivelisse Velez defeated Melissa in 7:03 by pinfall. B-72. Great chemistry between these two women and a fantastic result from it. Color commentary gave the match a boost. No skill improvements, but considering that I had a lot of negatives in Melissa, that is a fantastic matchup. Well done both the ladies. What a match, and hopefully that can only elevate Ivelisse. As Ivelisse makes her way up the ramp into the backstage area, she's slowly walking before she gets jumped from behind by Angelina Love. "Who's the baddest bitch now, huh?" says Angelina. She continually slaps her and throws her into stuff before finally picking her up for that last time and slapping her with so much hatred and intent in it. So it continues the women's storyline. It gets us a D+53 and just shows that after last week's segment, or last show segment, that Angelina's pissed at what Ivelisse has done. Next up we have Talk is Jericho. Hello everyone and welcome to Talk is Jericho, the talk show with yours truly, Chris Jericho, and my guest this evening, Rob Van Dam. RVD, thanks for joining me. RVD goes to speak, but then Adam Cole's music plays. Adam Cole grabs the mic and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this company all about? Where yet again, the old timers continue to hog all the TV time with stupid segments like this. I mean, RVD, who even cares anymore? This isn't some little bingo hall in Philly. It's a disgrace that you old timers are even hired." He enters the ring and stands next to RVD. Jericho says, "Watch your mouth. This disrespect coming out of it is unacceptable." Cole says, "Disrespect? How's this for disrespect?" Cole turns round and nails RVD with his mic before bolting it from the ring. Y2J wants to chase him, but he quickly attends to RVD. So the point of this was to continue the feud between Jericho and Cole, and we had RVD basically on his way out, just making him look like a complete jobber in this situation. So C plus 68 is okay. Performance of Jericho and Cole was good. RVD was very underwhelming, but it continues the storyline and gets some heat behind Adam Cole as well. You see that most of the negatives there are poor gimmicks and just RVD for everything basically. Next up we've got a promo with CM Punk. It's nights like this that piss me off. I should be fighting for my World Championship and tonight I've got Matt Hardy in my way. I guess it's back to TNA management's games and ensure that I keep winning. So at Victory Road I can take back my World Heavyweight title. It's from Samoa Joe. So CM Punk's basically saying everybody's basically going to be hunting him down to take his #1 contendership away. So he makes sure he gets through his matches, safe, foot injuries, and keeps winning to keep the momentum up before his rematch. It's a B87. Punk looked good. Was hinting at a heel turn. As I say, that will come eventually in the TNA World Championship storyline. Continues. The match itself and about the featured great action and a good crowd. CM Punk defeated Matt Hardy in 12:57 by pinfall by GTS. Disappointingly, only got a C plus 66. I thought both guys would click because they're both technicians, but unfortunately I think Matt lacks in the awareness it was required. But things we can take from the match is CM Punk foreshadowed a heel turn, CM Punk's improving his flying skills, and a lot of the negatives are going to be for Matt Hardy. So quite thankful we made this our third from last match. Next up we have EC3 with Kurt Angle. He says, Angle, how's it going? EC3 here. Now I mentioned this in Crossfire, but surely my win over Taker puts me in contention for a world title shot. Angle replies, Ethan, now you may think your auntie calls the shots around here, but she still has to take advice from me and unfortunately Steve Austin. We have a plan for you, and we have a plan for the title. When we're ready to announce it, we'll let you know. EC3, of course being cocky, despite still being a face, says, you better not be messing with me, Angle. So he's dying for a title shot, he's beaten Taker at the last pay-per-view. What is next for EC3? A good B plus 86. No specific comments to be made about the segment, no skill improvements. Just Kurt Angle's poor gimmick and a limited short segment are the negatives. And this really surprised me. Oh wow. And about the featured great action and a good crowd. Samoa Joe defeated Morrison in 2016 by pinfall. Considering the matches that Morrison's been putting on, like they've been decent but nothing massively rated, a B plus 86 in this champion versus champion match is phenomenal. If I was going to expect this, I would have put it as main event. So yeah, pleasantly surprised. Great rating here between these two. Gives Joe another victory. Continues momentum. Samoa Joe's improving his performance skills. How did I book this? Booked it to be open, so hopefully that kind of helps Morrison in that respect as well. And the dirt sheet just has fatigue of Morrison from facing pretty much 2 long matches in quick succession, as I've been on Crossfire as well, and being holding back as well as Joe, plus a poor gimmick and chemistry. So that could have been even higher. That's scary to think that. Next up, we see Kurt Angle backstage. He's speaking to Ibushi and Kozlov. Gentlemen, let's be a warning for all of you. In this main event match, if Kota Ibushi, Alex Kozlov, both of you are banned from ringside for this main event match. Any interference from you guys will see massive consequences. So just basically saying that their tag partners are facing off and these two guys have to stay well away from ringside. B plus 87, the tag team champions of the world storyline continues. Kota Ibushi's learning to show more charisma. Very surprised that scored as highly as it did. And the only negative is Angle's poor gimmick, which leads us to a main event. How will it deliver? Oh my fucking god, it flopped like fuck. Made a rookie error there. I thought the match was going to be about 17-18 minutes, that's why I put the slow build in. So that's going to cost us a lot. I don't even think that good co-main event will help us, but and about it featured great action and great heat from the audience. Rocky Romero and Shinsuke defeats Shinsuke Nakamura in 15-15 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. C plus 66. I thought these two would steal the show. As I say, I thought about it 17-18 minutes, so that's why the slow build was in. Let's quick look at the road agent notes. Open, scripted, flash pinfall. I was expecting to be a wee bit a longer match. And that's what it is. It was a 17-minute segment, but I picked it completely wrong. That's my bad. That's on me. It's just a silly mistake, not paying attention. There was no skill improvements in the dirt sheet. Negatives there. Both guys holding back. Chemistry, length. Yep, it should have been for a wee bit longer. Damn it. And that is going to cost us. That's going to give us a huge loss in pop, I would think, as well. So we'll see what the full show results in. Jesus, I'm forgetting this show's available in their places. So we gained pop in the 4 regions being Australia, New Zealand, and we lost pop in 22 regions. So that would have been a positive show if that wasn't for that main event. So that's all on me, making a stupid mistake. Damn it. But an overall B minus 75. What else you'll notice is some of the ratings have changed a little bit as well. OBS crashed on me once we got to the CM Punk Matt Hardy match, so nice wee bit of editing in there to put everything together, but I can't believe that. That's just a stupid mistake for me, and it's cost us. Hopefully it's not cost us too much, which we'll go and find out now. But it gives us a massive incentive going forward that we really need to start and get our act together and putting better shows on. Or this is just going to see us slump right down to the lower level. As we are waiting for the loading screen, we are stuck at, is this Espirito Malingio? But here we are, let's see. According to inside sources, a deal has been struck between TNA and ROH that will see them potentially share talent. Oh! Did I go in for this? I can't remember. We're looking at all these things. We're looking to get some extra TV deals. We're looking to get some pay-per-view deals. We're looking to get in Jake Christ and Dave Christ finally for the tag division. We're looking to get Spud and Mickey Whiplash in for the UK tour. Apparently I did put in a working agreement with ROH. This is what happens when you don't book for ages. You know when you book in advance and then go, right, time to get back and book it. So yeah, we're working with ROH then. That's that deal then. That gives us a massive chance to take the company up again. Obviously ROH have blossomed. Somehow they're 14th in the ranking despite having far better importance and popularity than ourselves. But it gives us access to Bobby Roode again, Kevin Steen, the Briscoes, Colt Cabana, Magnus again, you get Sabin, Lethal, Gargano, Homicide, Loki, Cabana, Jimmy Jacobs. So many names that we can bring in, so that's perfect. That'll hopefully elevate our talent. So a lot of news items. We've had TV deals rejected from Adrenalines, Cypher Plus, J Sports, because we're trying to extend to Japan, Tokyo, Osaka, main event, Sky Arena, and Sky New Zealand. I think it's just because we're just trying to expand shows out to get more viewers in. Morrison wants time to heal at 1.01, so a good little increase in the UK, a little drop on Spike for Impact, but that's decent. No, it gives us an idea where we're going forward. We can bring some new guys in, and I still can't believe we're 9th. It is my bad, you know. We're really going to have to just get the importance up here and just I just can't believe how bad that show was. Honestly, can't believe how bad it was. It was terrible. It was my stupid main event. I've got a schedule, but as I say, a Summer Abroad is a huge show, but it's in 2 weeks. Sorry, next Saturday, so we'll have a double taping, and then we'll have a Summer Abroad. Then after that we can start building towards Victory Road, then Turning Point, and then a 5-week build towards Bound for Glory. Last but not least, if I just go back here, what else we got? Crossfire, they enjoyed the show. Impact Wrestling, pretty good show, just again not good enough to get us to the next level. Last but not least, I just want to check how the business is going here. 55 economy and 79 wrestling industry, so we are really going to have to start kicking on now before it ends up being, you know, a really declining wrestling industry where it's really hard to get over, and with the position we're at, we could probably drop even more. So it's just an unfortunate situation we're in, but hopefully we can build from it and learn from it. That's the main thing I need to do, is just continue to learn for every episode and start to put on as good a show as possible. But it happens and we'll learn from it. So hopefully the ROH alliance can help us if we can bring in some decent guys there. So get deals with WWE to bring their guys in, and I get Talent Trade to bring in guys from ROH as well, although they seem very expensive. But that's cool, gives us a great pool of wrestler to use anyway. But guys, as always, thank you for watching. Sorry for another disappointing rating, but hopefully you get an idea where we're going with the show, and hopefully you're enjoying some of the storylines we're putting for you. So if you did enjoy the show, guys, please leave a like. If you get any comments, you want to tell me off for being stupid, leave that in the comments section as well. But just generally, cheers for tuning in, guys, as always, as we continue the build towards Bound for Glory 2016. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.